don't leave me. You said you'd love me forever. Honey, believe me, I'll have your heart on a platter. Might you recall, we've got a small family business, and the family won't like this. They'll bust your kneecaps. Ooh, op-dee-doo, op-dee-doo. They'll bust your kneecaps. Ooh, op-dee-doo, op-dee-doo. Johnny, you told me you were no fool, you were no chump. Then you got cold feet. Now all you be is a speed bump. It's something we call, oh, just a small family business, and the family won't like this. They'll bust your kneecaps. Ooh, op-dee-doo, op-dee-doo. They'll bust your kneecaps. That's what they're going to do. Johnny, there's still time. Together I know we'd go so far. I'll tell Uncle Rocco to call off the guy with the crowbar. You call it crime, we call it smart family business, and the family is famous. Bust your kneecaps. Ooh, bust your kneecaps. It's such a shame that you became such an issue. Oh dear Johnny, I'll miss you. They'll bust your kneecaps. Ooh, op-dee-doo, op-dee-doo. They'll bust your kneecaps. That's what they're going to do. They'll bust your kneecaps. Ooh, op-dee-doo, op-dee-doo. They'll bust your kneecaps. Ooh, yeah, they're coming for you. Bust your kneecaps. Ooh, bust your kneecaps. Bust your kneecaps. Ooh, bust your kneecaps.
Sophie, your friends all think I'm lonely, but they don't really know me. I guess I have to work on that. I found a piece of ground in this town, and I just don't need them around, putting labels on my back. No, front line, your doorstep is the front line, a battlefield of landmines, set to blow and I walk in. But lately, you've been calling me baby, so I can walk in safely to let those glory days begin. Oh, and if no one looks up, Sophie, will you be my one and only? I know you've always known me to make the rules up as I go. All the same, I think we're winning this game, though we've never given it a name. So I just call it friend or foe. And if no one looks up, they'll never see my smiling face and your warm embrace when you're standing next to me. Sophie, will you be my one and only? Sophie, Sophie,
Howdy, everybody. I hope y'all are doing okay. I am full of tired feelings. It's been a day, y'all. It's been a day. And I want to just get over that. So I'm going to get over that. And I'm going to do that by not doing what I promised at all. I just kind of sat down, figured, yeah, I'm going to stream. Because I just want to do that. I don't want to do a big old production about it. I just want to do a little stream. And I'm going to do a little stream. And you know what that stream's going to be? You guessed it. Solitaire. I got it here. I'm playing Solitaire. And I'm just going to vibe. And I'm just going to feel the space out and enjoy it, you know? Gonna play a game. Gonna play a game right here. I thought I got rid of ads. That's odd. Well, hey. Sometimes it just happens. I hope everybody in chat's doing okay. I'm doing pretty alright, all things considered. I need a drink of water. Oh, let me check something. I need to be sure, because I know how bad. I know how bad it can be. Let me get over here. Let me get over there. Get that. Okay. Yeah. Want to make sure. Also, I should check this. Okay. Also, I'm glad to know y'all don't see the ads, at least. Hold on. I thought I got rid of you. When is... Hold on. That's the wrong button. Let's do this again, I guess. Because I thought I got rid of it. Also, thank you, Strel, for the go. I needed it. Cool, why is it not working then? Oh. Okay, well, I guess I still got ads. That's a shame. Okay, we're gonna play good old-fashioned vanilla Solitaire, you know? Kind of feel the space, get into the vibe of it. Just kind of, I need to settle on down, you know? I've had what I would like to call a rather rambunctious day. A day full of me being angry. Oh, hold on a second. That's the wrong one. Eh. Oh, I know the problem. Hold on. Sorry, I'm taking some things and moving them. Because, you know, I'm very good at streaming. Okay. Oh, that's a good song. For me, you're all that I see, and the beast in your ear won't keep you from me. Let me turn it up a tad bit so y'all can hear it a little better. There you go. Yeah, I'm just gonna vibe and listen to music and talk to y'all just cause I needed that right now. I don't need a day of me screaming at Shadow the Hedgehog to work for real this time. Which, granted, Shadow didn't do anything to deserve this scathing review from me. Quite frankly, I enjoy this Shadow game. The game of Shadow. I'm just, you know, a little tired. Don't want to get into the, like, I don't want to get into the swing of an entire stream like Shadow the Hedgehog with the day I've had, because it's been a long one. So I just want to sit here and think about good stuff for a little bit. I want to think about, like, how good I've got things. Like, that's something that, you know, I don't get to give myself a lot. I don't get to give myself the moment of thinking, you know, I've got good friends. I've got friends who care about me, care for me, and I get to talk to them as much as possible there. And at times I'm a little sad that, like, I don't really do that as much as I should, you know? And it's an odd thing, because, like, I know for a fact I could talk to my friends whenever. I got good friends. And I think the problem is that, like, a mixture of time for me and of, well, time itself. I mean, we're living in unprecedented times, I'll be very honest with you there, and, well, I can't set a precedent for it, so sometimes I just get lost in the folds. That happens. It happens to everybody. You gotta have patience in that. You gotta have patience for a lot of things on that. Sometimes it's just hard to reciprocate. And also sometimes just things do not work out. You know? That one is specifically about work. That one is me doing a jab at work. I'm very mad at my work right now. Mainly because I was wanting to stream, and then they roped me back in. That was the thing. I'll be very candid about that. I don't like to usually get into that aspect of myself, but I will tonight. Because honestly, I need to just let it out and let it roll as is. And yeah, that's about where it is. You know, today was a day where I felt like a lot of things were beating up on me, and the worst part is, like, there wasn't any easy answer to any of it. You know? It's a byproduct of the times we're living in. Everything down to, you know, here and that. And now I realize I'm talking about it more than I'd like to. Because isn't that, like, what is the problem, you know? The fact that we focus a lot on that? Well, no, that's not a problem, actually. I mean, it can be. Sometimes you just need to back up from it. You need to give yourself the space. Because sometimes it can rule you and it can just throw you into a spiral that you cannot really escape from. That's not good. So I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about... I want to talk about the small times where that which puts me down does not prevail. Because that's something that I don't give its day too often. The days when I sit here and I feel like I'm not as loved as I think I am, which can change. Folks can feel a great deal of depression in that way. Sometimes I do. Not usually. I'm very good, actually, about that. I won't lie, but I do, every once in a while, feel like a great deal of disconnect from the world I want to be in or the world that I am in. Sometimes I feel like the friends I'm around are not around me. And I know that's not true. That's ended a lot of friendships for me before. That feeling of not having somebody there. And, well, I mean, that's just one thing to know from it. Like, sometimes moving to a conclusion isn't the best idea, you know? I'm trying to get an 8, thank you. I want a black 7, please. I'll take the king and the queen here. I'll put them there. I could use it. There's the jack. Okay. Yeah, and I think something that I really want to make note on all this that I'm talking about right now is that I think one of the biggest things that helps me through a lot of my troubles, a lot of the things that really, really make it easy to move on is knowing that there are others out there who feel the same and at the same time want me not to feel that way. Think about that. Think about the beauty of that in particular. When you hear someone talk about a struggle that you've been through and you see the opportunity to help them through that in particular. Granted, it's an odd bit of a happenstance on that. Like, some people don't give away that you're going through the same thing. But they'll still take the time to see you in that moment and decide, no, I don't want you to have that moment. I want you to feel better. And they just do it, you know? That's really nice. I don't know why the playlist is playing such thematically good songs for what I'm talking about. It's kind of spooky. But yeah, no. That's something that I genuinely want to focus on now. Thinking about the friends who get you through it. They see you in moments of struggle and they'll talk to you through it. They'll see you there and they'll give you that. And something that I really take for granted on that is the fact that I've kind of made it easy for that. That's something that, like, honestly, I've gone out of my way to do. Like, I think that I'm not lying when I say this. I feel like whenever I give out any information about myself to a lot of my friends, a lot of them tend to very much jump at the chance to comfort me. And I really appreciate that, but like I am the thermostat in this situation. I am the big reason why that's the case. Because I know that, well, I know they do the same for me because I do the same for them. And sometimes it's hard to get through it all. I'm talking in such a generalized way. It's not always going to be that easy to, like, pin things down to what is being talked about, you know? Like, sometimes life's more complicated than one little puppet girl can really put into place. And sometimes even more complicated than what a trans girl can do. Or even just an individual in and of itself. Sometimes the world is just complicated and big, and you're just a small little thing that's trying to figure it out, either because you're curious or because you realized you have no choice. And something that's really nice about that is... Yeah, I know, right? I just said something nice about that. Jeez, that's a wild statement. Something that's nice that can be found in that is that you're not alone in it. And granted, a lot of folks tend to want to think they are still. And some folks just do because, well, there's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of things that hold folks back from understanding that. And, well, that's understandable. I would just say to you that, well, I know a good idea of what you might be going through. I may not know the shape, the entirety of it, but I know a good amount. I at least know what it's doing outside. And I wouldn't mind learning what's inside. You know? That's I lost the game. Oh well. You know, I think that, like, something that a lot of folks really gotta know about a relationship in terms of how to grow it and how to feel good in it is to recognize that you actively need to chase it. And it's not as simple as literally chasing the person, but chasing the truth of what it is. Is your relationship with somebody just talking to them and giving them little bits of encouragement, little bits of well-wishing and saying what you can in moments of stress? Well, it probably took a while to get there, but it's there. Is your relationship just hanging out? That can be it. And honestly, that should be fine. But there's no, like, immediate way to really get to it all. I know I'm rambling a lot, I should say, by the way, but I just want to talk about what I'm feeling, because, like, I feel like it's been an ever-present theme of the day today. Just, at work today, a great many things happened. A lot of good stuff, and a lot of making up for bad stuff yesterday. I think I said earlier that this week's been kind of a weird one, especially at work. But, I was determined today not only to start from the beginning... it's loud on my end. I was not only determined to start over again and be ready for what's going and what's coming, but try and outdo myself. Because yesterday was kind of a weird day. I got a lot of slack for it, I won't lie. A lot of flack, whatever. So today I decided to outdo myself, and I did, actually. I managed to actually have a very good day at work for the most part. And I got home and I got changed, and then I got a call from the folks there, and they said, "Hey, we are needing help with something. We're understaffed at the moment," which, yeah, every place is. And they asked if I could come in and do a few things for 2 hours. Exactly around the time I was hoping to stream. And I sighed because I honestly, there's no one else they can go to, and honestly I should have said no. But being how I was thinking to myself, I can just push the stream back a few hours. And I did. And going back turned out to be kind of the most annoying process of all. I met up with somebody I was supposed to work with, and they had a piece of equipment that we needed for what we were doing. They were supposed to have it, rather. And When they had gotten there, I asked if they had it, and they immediately said no and started freaking out in a very, very explosive way. And I then called the person who called me in and asked if they had even told them about this piece of equipment we needed. To which he said shit. Literally, he just went, shit. Which was funny, honestly. But at the same time, was a little annoying. I kind of stayed out there for an hour for nothing. Granted, I still had to stay another hour to do it anyway. And, well, I got it done. And, yeah. It ended on a sour note, for sure. And that's something that's been a little upsetting for me this week. This week has been kind of a week of a lot of upsetting issues. Mostly work, I won't lie, but in general, it's been kind of a rougher one. Because, like, a lot of it stems from the fact that I've not been able to be expressive, be able to talk about what I want to do and be. And something that I kind of came to the realization of in this is I have a lot of folks who are rooting for me on that. On trying to just make something else a little bit out of it. And that's something I appreciate and enjoy. Like, everybody that shows up in chat, I'm glad to see you there. And I'm glad that you enjoy what I do. In the end, I'm not gonna lie, it's not for you, really. It's for me. Granted, I'm more than fine with you being here. I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad to see you. Because that's what I mean when I say I do it for me. There's the aspect of doing art, yeah, but this is a communal art. Like, y'all are creating with me. And at times, I can definitely choose to let y'all in on the activity, or I could just make you watch, and that's it. And, yeah, that's something that I enjoy about streaming in and of itself. The grace of being able to separate it like that. And that's something that I want to hold on to, because right now, streaming is about the only way that I am really able to consistently flex creative muscles. And some days, most days as of late, unfortunately, it's mostly just me kind of trying to figure out what to do and then just playing a game. And that's about it. There was a brief period there where, like, I took the time to make little memes, make little videos before the streams. And I really want to get back to that. That's very fun to do. But I just haven't done it in a while. And that's something that I'm missing. Like, I wish that I could do streaming in a more substantive capacity. Because it's fun. And I gotta examine myself in that way. What part of this all I just need to give myself a little more, you know? And that's why, like, when I got home feeling a great deal of tiredness, not so much tired in the way of physically. In fact, I somehow, through some strange twist of fate, have a great deal of energy left in me. I was emotionally tired when I got home. And well, I sat for a while, I played some Minecraft, and after a while, I got to the point I am now. I don't know exactly what it was that I was going to do when I opened up OBS, but after a second I was just like, fuck it. It's solitaire time, baby. I'm seeing this somewhat as my teacher has a big headache, so she doesn't want to teach today. So she just brought in the big TV to make y'all watch Magic School Bus. This is my Magic School Bus. Also, I love this song. And scar, oh little girl, mom and dad don't know. I'm lost in the forest, feeling low, feeling low. Stay with me, you're my four-leaf clover girl, and you can lock me up in time. When you wear a grin, I'm bored, but then I see you cry, so eat your heart out, Casanova. Love is a bittersweet ambrosia. Say it gets better. Can't sing that high on it anymore, which is a shame. That's something I haven't talked about very much. It's been about a year. Oh yeah, for sure, they're always fun. I do agree. I'm not gonna lie though, this one's getting real emotional. I won't lie. And I will say, this is kind of a rougher topic here, but it's been a bit over a year since I had COVID. And I'm still somewhat feeling the effects, and I don't like that. I'm doing a lot better. I have my taste. I have my smell, for better or for worse. And I'd say the biggest hit that I took that I don't know if I've recovered fully from is my throat doesn't really hold as much as it used to. I'm prone to coughing fits now, and it's usually, unfortunately, when I laugh. Or when I sing too high, or I just yawn too hard. And it's not great. But every once in a while I feel like I'm getting a bit stronger. Like I'm getting away from that trauma, for lack of better word, which actually there is no better word for what it is. It was traumatic going through that, so. And, well, it's a shame because, like, before I had COVID, I found this song in particular and I fell in love with it. And I would sing to it a lot. And when I try now, I have to make sure that I've been doing breathing exercises and getting in the right spot. And then when I still do it, every once in a while I just lose myself in it. And by that, I don't mean the good lose myself in it. Like, I used to sing this part really well. I feel nothing, I feel nothing, I feel nothing, I feel nothing, I feel nothing but your pain. And that's the only thing I need. Now, it's a little easier when I'm singing it like this register, this volume, but like, I used to belt it. I miss that. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. I won't lie, by the way, I know how morbid this song sounds. I really like it, though. I don't know, I tend to really identify with any modicum of, like, wild expression like this. Because, like, to dissect the song a little bit, it's about a character known as Rabbit, if you're not familiar with Steam Power Giraffe. she's just a robot lady and trying to figure out what it's like to be human. Trying to figure out what it feels like to feel. And this song just talks about the one way she can feel. And it's in comforting somebody. Oh, well, okay. Then this song comes on. I love this. I put this in here for a reason. I love this. It's a good song. It's a good remix of a remix. I've been completely stopped in my tracks because of Animal Crossing song that is a cover of a meme. I also just like how subdued it is. It's a good little song. Okay, I need a red 6, please. Nope. Okay. You know, something that I am very glad about, getting back into things a lot. Folks are very, very kind in general on me. On me? To me. I guess. There's no good wordings for it that doesn't sound weird. Or doesn't not sound weird, I suppose. Like, I will talk about something mild, like major or mild in my life to folks. And they're very good about it, you know? Like, I know I'm being as vague as I can, it doesn't help at all, but I don't want to talk about a lot of it. And that's not because of anything other than privacy is nice. And actually that's something nice I enjoy about talking to a lot of folks. Folks are usually really good about privacy, you know? Oh, thank you for the warming. Oh, what's it? Wow, I can't read it on there. Okay. Anthony Legends! Thank you for the follow. This is a weird stream to follow on, I'm not gonna lie. This is me just being real out of character for myself here, but hey, I appreciate it. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, that was a friend of mine that gave me that. Also, I will ask, please don't call me bro. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh, you're good, you're good. I imagine it's more the general expression of it, and not so much you, like, do anything wrong there. But just gonna say, please don't. And you're good. You are good. Thank you for saying that. The background is specifically this background, I assume, and not the actual stream background. That is a friend of mine made me do that. I can't remember why, but my friend Seth was like, "Hey, do it. Hey, do it." And I was like, "Okay." And I did it, and that's what it's been ever since. I got an ad, but you can't see it. Which I'm thankful for that. I don't know why you can't see the ad, but I'm glad you can't. Yeah, this is a different stream than I usually do, I will say. Especially since, like... Well... Usually I'm not as personal about life things on stream. And to be fair, I wasn't that personal. Mostly just talked about how it's been a rough day at work. I didn't even say what I do. I will let you guess that one on your own time. But in all serious, But in all serious. Those are the words I chose to say. Oh dear. You could tell I've been up for a long while, huh? Something that I just come back to a lot is that in the moments of, like, shortcoming that I've had, in the moments where the day has just proven to be a much broader stroke of, like, rough than it needed to be, there's always an air to it that always comes back to me. And the mistakes that affect my day, it's usually involving a person on the other end. And a person who has a life of their own, has a day of their own to walk through, to feel out and to understand, to feel good about when they can get it right, to feel terrible when they get it wrong, and to feel something in general. There's nothing new under the sun, not even emotions. But there's always a new way to feel them. That is true. Not everybody is going to feel it the same way. Not everybody's going to react the same way. A lot of folks will react very similarly. And you can say, oh, they reacted the same way, but, like, something fun about that is you can get as granular as you like and how not true that is. And yet you can also do the opposite. We live in a world of extreme ideas and extreme neutralities. That's something I love about humanity in and of itself. Here's a tangent built on a tangent, built on a tangent, built on a tangent, built on a tangent here. I love how people can love something that you have no desire to love. Like, a good example would be, like, and this is going to sound like I'm going to be into, like, oh, people like this fandom and I don't, but I like the thing. No, actually, I'd say it's something a little more obtuse than that. Y'all remember Jorts? Y'all remember Jorts and Gene? Remember that Twitter moment? I doubt you do, but then again you might, because it was very funny when it happened. It was a few weeks ago, like a little, like, post on the subreddit, Am I the Asshole? Was posted about somebody who had a lot of office drama, and it amounted to a lot of things, and one of the outcomes of that post was that apparently one party in this display of upset had been apparently applying margarine to a cat. Rubbing butter on a cat. Just taking your time. Just doing that. Someone cared enough when they saw that post to spread it and let me know that it exists. Because someone just let it out there, because it was very funny, honestly. Yeah, there's a lot of ill will to it too, but there's also just a great deal of fun to be had whenever you talk about buttering your jorts, and that meaning a cat. Like, what I've said in all of that is wild, but like it was not for folks who saw the humor in that. I wouldn't have seen it. And even more so, like, there's a lot of ways I could go about that. I feel like that's not even the best way I could describe what I'm talking about. Like, if it was not for what I'm talking about, then the music we're listening to right now, specifically this song, probably would not really be a song I care about. Granted, like, in this moment when I'm just sitting here playing Solitaire, I don't feel the emotions I would feel playing Undertale. But, like, if I were playing Undertale, then I would feel them immensely. And the only reason I would really feel them now is because some years ago, somebody told me that I should play this game called Undertale. And I listened, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, it did sound very unreal, and it is very funny. Expression is something that I really enjoy about humanity in and of itself, because it can come from just about everywhere. And an unfortunate thing about that is, well, anything can come from anything, you know, good and bad. That's just nature. But honestly, nature in and of itself is not always going to be pretty. But it can be very beautiful at times, you know? Even the weird, gross stuff at times. And no, don't take that as anything other than me saying you can't have one without the other. And the other is pretty beautiful, and it's a part of the process. And in continuing my act of being as vague as I can, but for different reasons, I'm not going to elaborate further. Because I feel like if I do, people are going to say stuff like, I think it's cool that, like lizards shed their skin. That is the most beautiful thing on God's green earth. No. Don't even think that I mean that. It's funny how every single time the song changes, it fits really well to something that I'm talking about. It's kind of spooky. It's getting to me a tad bit, I think. Just a little bit. I think I'm gonna throw this game right here. This game right here I'm throwing away. I'm putting in the garbage. Okay. I'm gonna put that there. Yeah, that's good. That was a good move. Okay. I'm gonna start playing by rules that I usually play by that help me out a lot in solitaire. I'm starting to take the game more seriously, I'm noticing. That's funny. Yeah. You know something else I like about just human expression? People just do it. Like, as a means of living. Like, expression is how we do things. We express all the way through. We say it with our whole hearts, and sometimes we say half-hearted things with our whole hearts. You know, like, comedy is a very, very powerful thing because it can be used to elicit many emotions. Comedy in and of itself is something that is not necessarily found in one place, nor is it... Why did I do that? I need to undo that. Doing that. Comedy in and of itself is not, like, exclusive to just being haha funny. It's multifaceted. You could do a lot with comedy. There's a reason that, many folks who start in comedy go on to make many very good things outside of that. Like, Taika Waititi is a good example. To be fair, I'm a big fan of Taika. And it's to the juncture where, it's definitely bias on this part, I will say. But, oh, hold on. Put that there, and that there. Okay, that was smart move. What was I talking about? I'm sorry. I was talking about... Oh, hey, Aardvark. You found me at a very oddly soul-bearing episode of Cleaver is Talking, the movie. And... Oh, Shattered Stars, okay. I wonder how this one's going to fit into the theme of what I'm talking about, because it's been doing that a lot lately. Oh, good. Okay. Solve the game. Beat the game. Woohoo, yay. Yeah, no. Okay, gonna go home on this one. But yeah, no, something that I really enjoy about Taika Waititi is that his movies tend to have a very comedic slant to them. They're usually defined as comedies, but there's also a very good drama element to a lot of it. Like, you may think of Thor Ragnarok because that is like the most immediate thing that folks will know him from, because like that's what kind of really popularized him in America. But there's also a few other movies that he's done that are really, really good. Y'all know Things We Do in the Shadows? Either the Netflix show or the actual movie. That was partially him. He's even in that one. Sorry, y'all. And like that one does a very good job of wrestling with a lot of emotions throughout in a way that just feels rewarding to kind of experience, because like what's funny about Things We Do in the Shadows is not just like funny vampire say a joke. A lot of it is, oh yeah, no, Miri, the fall. Oh wait, do you mean Wellington Paranormal, or do you mean the FX show? I'll do a quick little tangent on this because I want to ask which one you're talking about. I feel like it might be both. One is more immediately related to the other, though they both take place in the same world, apparently. But yeah, no, I will get back to this now. Like, yeah, I get you. I haven't finished the FX show or really gotten that far in the FX show, and I've gotten through a little bit of Wellington Paranormal, but I need to get HBO Max again to really get back into it, which I'll borrow Seth's when I can. Seth said that I could use theirs, so I probably will at some juncture. Regardless, though, what I really like about What We Do in the Shadows is the fact that, like, the show itself, or, well, all the media that it pertains to itself is mostly relatable in terms of very human elements. Not just because it's funny in terms of, you know, it being a vampire, being there in modern day. Like, some of my favorite jokes actually have a great deal of relatability to them baked in before you even think about the absurdity of a vampire feeling these. There were a lot of aces at the end of that. Wow. My day's been all over the place. There's a reason that I'm not playing Shadow the Hedgehog right now, and that is mainly because of how wild my day got, and I decided to be very not zen. I just decided to make this a stream where I vibe and talk and just say whatever comes to my mind and make sure that it's positive. That is the biggest constraint I've given myself. That it's gotta be positive what I'm talking about, and so far, it's mostly been there, I think. Yeah. To that end, yeah, no, Taika does a very good job of making a lot of his content relatable, and not only that, have things. When I say relatable, by the way, I don't mean like the checklist of, like, you know, somebody like saying, "Oh, I live in a place that does not have that." Like, when I say relatable, I mean like you see something happen to them and they react in a way that feels very appropriate to what happens. Yet at the same time, it feels like an extreme feeling, you know? You watch somebody take a box and they throw it at a wall and smash it a lot. That doesn't mean much whenever you start with it. But if that's their reaction to finding out that they didn't get there in time to buy the last box of cereal. That's an extreme example of what I'm talking about, but it fits, I guess. Again, I'm going to say outright, I'm kind of like here to talk, not info dump, but more just speak out and speak up. So what I'm going to say is mostly not going to make sense, I'm sorry. Also, geez, what is with this actively guessing what I'm going to talk about as well as it does? It is getting somewhat spooky. I'm not doing that, so at least we're getting away from it a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, don't do that to me. Owl, don't do this one to me, please. And also, I lost that round. I got very close, though. Yeah, no, like, something that I really enjoy about Taika Waititi's work is that the human element is present no matter what the subject is. They could be human, they could be a vampire, they could be a Norse god, they could be a rock dude. They could be a lot of things. And I was going to note on Jojo Rabbit, which is quite frankly one of my favorite movies of his because of how well it strays from comedy. It's a comedy to a certain point, for sure, but there's a lot to that movie that definitely is not comedic. Which, yeah, kind of makes sense when you realize what it is about. But there's still that air of, like, humanity to the work that Taika brings that really resonates with me. Because there's always a character who recognizes the issue of it all, you know? There's no room for no excuses, you know? Like, some folks will stand tall and true to themselves in certain terms, but, like, they won't, like, draw the line in places that just doesn't feel right, you know? And I'm definitely speaking towards kind of an abstract that I don't quite feel able to, like, pinpoint directly. But you know, it's like a lot of media out there that tends to try and do comedy and error of the moment, or whatever terminology that actually works for what I'm talking about here, which I think y'all are kind of getting what I'm at. A lot of times when comedy does, like, oh yeah, for sure, Miri, I do agree. But, like, sorry, let me take a breath. Okay. Anyway. A comedy of errors, that's the phrase I was looking for. A lot of the times when a lot of media does comedy of errors, sometimes the comedy of errors just does not feel relevant to what's going on. Like, it feels very much unjustified to the scene, unjustified to the characters presented within. And something that I like about a lot of what Taika does is when those moments happen, they don't let the characters who are having these moments run away. They don't, like, close themselves off and then force the main character to mope in this state. They reconcile then and there. Like, more often than not, what happens is they just hash it out and talk as people about it. You know, letting folks who care talk about that. I'm mostly talking about, like, from recent memories of scenes from 100 Hunt for the Wilder People. Which, I gotta go back and watch that movie. That's a great movie. Hunt for the Wilder People was the movie that Taika made just after What We Do in the Shadows, and it is just a wonderful story about found family, which Taika does a very good job of doing altogether. Just very good at making families, and not like Marvel families that you're used to, like Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean like legitimately folks who are not really related and don't look at each other as archetypes, but are like just people to themselves. That's something I like. That's something I like about actual people as well. The fact that we could do that, you know? It was very sweet. It's a very funny film. It's got some of my favorite lines, I will say. And if you want to get into Taika Waititi and want to get a little outside of, Thor Ragnarok, I would suggest Hunt for the Wilder People. I definitely suggest What We Do in the Shadows, especially if you're like a big Flight of the Conchords fan and you want to get into some Jermaine sexiness. Yeah, that's right. Jermaine's in it, and he's sexy. I'm going to let that sit where it is, because I'm not going to budge on that. Also, I will say, by the way, he has one of my favorite jokes in that movie. I do kind of want to just sit on What We Do in the Shadows for a little bit, because it's a good movie, and I love it, but also I love it and it's a good movie. I feel like I'm justified. Well, regardless, though, that's an example of a creator that I really enjoy. Especially since, like, Taika himself is just a hilarious individual. Love how he sleeps anywhere and everywhere. Ooh. 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 We're getting spooky. I feel like this song definitely isn't going to match anything I talk about. I'm gonna take a drink of water. There we go. Okay. Wait, was there any... Yeah, Spider-Man T-pose. Okay, here's the weird thing about this picture. So, in a text chat that I am in with my friend Seth, along with my other friend who has been on the stream before, Jeshua. For some reason, Jeshua in particular posts a picture of this toilet. If I remember correctly, he specifies that this toilet can be found at a very specific Fazoli's. And then not long after, Seth responds with this photoshopped image of said toilet. I believe this is how the events went down. This is a photoshopped toilet that a friend of mine took a picture of. And then a completely separate friend decided needed Spider-Man to save the day. This is what I'm talking about when I say that I love, like, human expression. 'Cause, like, yeah, this counts. This counts, I guess. I love that somebody took the time to just be silly. And in the most odd of ways. I love that, actually. I do that all the time. I am very, very much a big fan of doing silly things just because I don't need a reason to be a weird little thing. As long as I'm not hurting anybody, which I hope not. If I am, let me know. That's always going to be the case. If I am, let me know. I am almost here, I think. Okay. Ooh, I'm seeing a chain that might work if I get a 5. A 5? Get a 5? Can I get a 5? Can I get a 5? Can I? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, dang. Oh, dang it, music. Yep. I'm gonna put a little bit of a questionnaire to the chat real quick. I want to ask y'all, what's a good example of something that somebody's done that you just really enjoyed? Like, in terms of like, somebody out there in the world made something that like resonate with you. Even if it's something as small as like a friend made a meme that was silly but it gets you to laugh every time. I want to know about that. I want to know what's making folks smile right now, because I would very much enjoy that. I'd like to know exactly, because honestly, I want to know more about that, you know? I like hearing about folks enjoying something. I think that's when you get to see them most, you know? You get to hear about what your friends love and how they love, and I'm undoing that 6. That was a terrible idea. Ogre emoji on Discord. I gotta look at that. Let me look at that real quick. Hold on. Let me get over it. Let me get over here. Okay. Is it the Japanese one? Oh, okay. I see. Well, I don't know what it will look like, so. Oh, okay. So it's just a good old Is it a good old fashioned nondescript ogre? One that you might find at a Dollar General or a Walmart, but in the clearance area? It's a store generic ogre? Ah, okay. I gotcha. Ah, I see. Does ogre things. You know, sometimes you do. I get that. I'm probably, yeah. Another round lost. Ogre moves. Yeah. I mean, hey, not all solitaires can be a good one. Boy, I love how this song bops. It just goes, and it gets there, and then it does it. It knows how to get from point A to point B pretty easily. What's my icon thingy? You mean... Hold on. Let me find me. Ha! Hi! Is that me? This one? This, is it me? Is this one? And me? Oh, I'm a little puppet thing. I'm just a little puppet. That's about it. You know? Yeah. That's just how I... Thanks! I designed it myself. Because I look like that. For the most part. Thank you. Yeah, it was really fun to make. Also, it's very fun to, like, just draw it in general. That's something I really enjoy also. I love being my own personal, like, source of inspiration. Not to say that, like, oh, I'm so inspirational. Every single person in the world should be inspired by... No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that I at least enjoy my own company. That's something hard to do for some folks, I know. It takes time to learn how to enjoy being with yourself, you know? I think the easiest way to realize that you like being with yourself is realizing you have kind of similar interests. That and also just being able to realize that, like, if there's some folks that like you, then, you know, there's probably some redeeming qualities there. That's something I like about myself, too. I know how to be a good friend, because I know many good friends. And I want them to be good friends, and they want to be my friend. So I gotta be with my friend by default. It's a rather unfortunate chain of events, but, you know, them's the breaks, kid. Okay, I'm gonna speak out loud my strategy, because I am lost in that. So here's how it's gonna work. King, queen, king, queen. Not gonna work at all. Queen, king, ace, king, no. That definitely works. Doing this. Oh, that worked out great. Yeah. And something I want to say as well about the fact of, like, I do genuinely enjoy what I'm able to do for myself in terms of creative expression. I'd say the biggest frustration I've been feeling lately has been, and I am getting back to the starting point of what I was talking about. The biggest thing is that I've just not been able to commit myself to it, you know? That happens. Sometimes you're just not able to express yourself as much as you'd like to. And that's understandably something that can be really hard. Because human expression is exactly the most, like, important thing to most folks. And yeah, I do say human expression the way that I do because it's just very important, you know? Being able to, like, take stock of your heart, look to the world and say, this is how I'm feeling, but in the form of art is powerful beyond belief. It is wild how strong something as small as just saying a silly meme to someone can work. Because sometimes it's as simple as knowing what people know. It's recognizing others. It's looking at your world and seeing someone else there. I think that's the thing I want to focus on. Yes, it's possible to say so much with so little, but it's also just as possible to recognize that someone is saying that to you. That's something that I just really love and enjoy. Being able to talk to someone and knowing a lot from a little or knowing a little from a lot. Like how I keep losing to Solitaire! I keep flopping back into wanting to win the game, but then getting out of it and wanting to talk about what's on my mind, which it is mostly stream of consciousness what's on my mind, but I like talking about it. I'm gonna do 7 instead. I didn't like that one. I liked it this time. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Wow, a lot of 4s on the board. Yeah. Boop, bop. Peep. Gonna yoink. There we go. There we go. Okay. I don't think this is going to be a winner immediately here. Not unless... Jack! Okay, no. Could have been 9. That also would have been nice. Oh, also, Anthony Legend, I will mention, by the way, because I know that you complimented my little talk sprite. I actually... like, this particular design was from when I did my Undertale playthrough. So, just so you know where the influences lie on that one, because I imagine that, hey, you know what? You might be interested in knowing where that came from. That's where it came from. Just there. I'm gonna take a big sip real quick. Here we go. Okay. Get the king there. Take the 5. 7, 8. Ooh, ooh, that was nice. Okay. There's usually a good strategy for this, but I am yet to decide what that is for myself right now. There we go. Oh, that's a big choice. There we go, and that's the end of that one. It happens. Okay, 2, 1. Wait, nope, going back. There we go. I'll go back again. Sometimes you just gotta let yourself slow down. We'll go with an ace. Ooh, it got spooky. There we go. I'm getting close to something. There we go. That's something I wanted. Oh, Louis Zong, by the way? Louis Zong? Guy, the one that made the song that's currently playing? It's a very good example of an artist that I really enjoy. Louis Zong is legitimately one of my top 5, like, internet creators. Mainly because, like, he just makes stuff. And he makes it to make it. Like, right now, he's mostly been doing stuff with Blender and just, like, playing around with that. And yeah, he's... Oh, thank you for the simple frog. You know, like, what I really love about, like, his work is, like, he'll put out a bunch of albums for, like, music that he wrote, and it's usually, like, songs that have a simplicity to the theme, but, like, at times have layers to them that are oddly complex, yet sound simple, and it's nice. Like, you feel a great deal of comfort in his music because, well, it's something that sounds familiar, and though it may not be, it's at least inviting in that, you know? Mm-hmm. He really is. I really enjoy his work. If there was if there was ever a oh, I saw that. I haven't watched it. I'd like to. But yeah, if there was ever an artist who I'd love to work with, like in some capacity, Louis Zong is very close to the top of the list. Probably tied with Worthy Kids, which Worthy Kids is also really up there. Like, y'all, I'm just gonna talk about YouTubers that I like a lot, and it's not even like the kind of YouTubers that most folks like. I just like the people who make funny little cartoon musics. Like, y'all. If you have not seen any Worthy Kids videos, you need to right now, please. It's very good. I will be here playing solitaire for a while. Go watch a Worthy Kids video. I would suggest maybe the Emperor Palpatine one, or the Witches one. The Witches one's very fun. They're all very good. I really like the Witches one because the voices are very fun. Miriam, come here. It's very fun. Also, Miriam, sorry that that's the immediate quote I took from that video. That's immediately where I went. Specifically, the witch that calls out for Miriam. Just look at this app I've downloaded. You know, something I enjoy about Worthy Kids is that, like, there's a lot of resources that he's put out there quite a bit for creators. Like, he put out some fairly, like, in-depth, like, tutorials on how to animate 2D in Blender, which is something I don't personally really want to try and do. It seems too much for my little brain. Not my little brain, but my poor little brain. Let me be clear. I'm saying I don't have a little brain, but I am saying I have a little brain. You know? Little in the sense of size, and not so much in the sense of smarts. Because, let me tell you, kid, I got smarts for a few days. I love how non-committal I sounded on that. Just, I got brains for a little bit. I got brains that will take me at least 3 blocks away. Like, I drink the water again. Boy, it starts me off with not great cards. 9, 8, 9. Back to here again, I see. Okay. Up. There we go. That was good. That was a good moment. That was a good time. 3 blocks is enough blocks. Yeah, it's a good... Listen, 3 blocks away, there's a cheesecake factory. Think of all the harm I could do with that cheesecake factory. I could rule the world with that cheesecake factory. Alls I got to do is get in there and ask for one. And they'll say, okay, ma'am, here's your cheesecake. And I go, I got the cheesecake. Soon it will be over. And then I'll forget what I was doing and then go back to something else. I don't have the best of attention spams. It's a masterful design. When I can't keep it up, I can't seem to find or calculate the steps to make it mine. I know every instance of inspiration in my weary heart is running dry, and every melody is swiftly wearing thin. But even though I can't push past this mental trap, no matter what I try, A voice inside me beckons me to try again. It's a good song. The child that goes knew what they were going after on this one. I turned off my soundboard for some reason, and I decided not to turn it back on for the moment. Just cause, like, I'm lazy. I'll have it on at another time. Tonight it's gonna be Cleaver acoustic. Acoustic Cleaver. Undo that. Hold on, let me look at my options here again. Wow, not a lot going for me. Okay. Oh, hold on. There we go. Hump. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 7. Well, hold on. I didn't have much of an option there. Even though I can't push past this mental trap, no matter what I try, a voice inside me beckons me to try again. This song very much describes exactly how I've been playing this game. Every single time. Well, I'm gonna go back at that one. There we go. Okay. If I could get an 8, please. I didn't get an 8. Oh well. One day I'll get an 8. Just not today, it seems. Here's an ad. Maybe. Yeah. Ooh. Looking for something mysterious. Be very cool if y'all could see what I'm looking at. For some reason there was a guy's abs and now there's a ghost. And you go outside and there's just a dude standing there. His eyes are there and he's just a dude wearing a suit. And now he's tipping his cap. And there's an owl and it flew in the face and whoa, it's a scroll. You open it up and yep. Okay. Good for you, I guess. I wish the ads would turn off like I paid for it. I'm going to use this as a stream to explain to Microsoft how bad they are. Hopefully they'll understand. Okay. Nothing really there, nothing there either. This I can work a little bit with. Ooh, I can work a lot of it with that one. I tried. You know, I got very quiet on that one, I won't lie. And that's because I felt like I was close and I was like, oh, if I say anything at all, it's just not gonna work, is it? Don't you love it when your brain's just like, I will auto-complete the outcome of this, because if you do it, you're going to be wrong, and then it's wrong anyway. Don't doubt yourself, because sometimes it's just gonna happen that way. Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. Okay. I need something a little more substantial. There we go. Oh, this one's not gonna make it, is it? No. I will drink of water, Miri. Thank you. Gulp. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I've been really digging the vibe of this stream. Like, it's just nice being able to, like, not have to really, like, worry about what to do. And granted, most of the time I don't do that with streams. Like, usually I just stream and then it works out. Like, it's never, like, something I put a whole lot of attention to work into it. But then again, like, the current stream layout is the most effort I've put into a layout. That's mainly just because I was tired of it being a black screen. Bubble, 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 bubble. Oh, hey, real quick, I'm gonna... I'm just gonna... hold on. Hold on while I, Oh, this song again. Actually, yeah, I think I only played, like, a little bit ago. Let's see, where is it? There it is. I got all my animated emotes recently. I wanted to show them off. The pet one's the most new one. I finally got to work. Your mind is alive when you're shaking your hips on a Saturday night. Tell you from me, you're all that I see, and the beast in your ear won't keep you from me when you try to abstain. Prick of your brain and the bug in your ear just drives you insane. I need to look into the mirror. Need to see the skies much clearer. Whoa. I've thought it all day for much too long. Tied down my words to sing a song. I wanna know. I wanna see another world. It feels like I've only got one shot. Lost all my aim to rotten thoughts. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 hey. In the dark where you beg me pardon, you're shaking your bones, trying to light up a spark. You'll always be free when you lie next to me, and the screams in your skull, they might fill you with glee. It's a good song, it's a weird one, and I like that. I'm fine with a weird song. I like me a weird song. Sky's much clearer. Whoa, I've thought it all day for much too long. Tied down my words to sing a song. I wanna know. I wanna see another world. It feels like I've only got one shot. Lost all my aim to rotten thoughts. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 hey, hey, hey. And you feel you're lost at sea. At sea? Lost at sea? Who lost their she at sea? I cannot sing. I wanna go. I wanna see. I've lost it all day for much too long. I've gotta know if I'm too far gone. It's a good song. And I wanna know. I wanna know. I wanna go. I wanna see the other side. I've loved it all day for much too long. Tied down my words to sing a song. I wanna know. I wanna see another world. It feels like I've only got one shot. Lost all my aim to rotten thoughts. It's a good song, y'all. It's a good song. I like that one. It's a good song and I enjoy it. There's another loss for me. You know what? That. I'm sorry, I just wanted to play a sound effect that I could allow myself to play. That's the only one that doesn't turn off. Let's just talk about Toby Fox while I've been, like, gushing on internet creators, because Toby Fox is a very good example of somebody who makes stuff that I like. Like, even the shit posts on his Tumblr are very good. I really like the Toy Story one I saw very recently, where it's just like, you got a friend in me, but it's just like a slight edit to one lyric. It's like, and as the years go by, I will never die. And it's captioned something like Woody to Andy. It's messed up, but I love it. Yeah, that's something that Toby Fox in particular has just always done a very good job of, like, achieving. A great deal of, like, humor to a rather absurdist extent that's, like, at times somewhat foreboding. Like, legitimately, the thing I was just talking about, the Woody, the Woody thing, it sounds very spooky, actually. And that goes back to what I was talking about, how comedy does not need to inherently be just about a funny joke. It can have an air of horror to it if you want, or sadness, or honestly anything. Sometimes humor can just be the fact that somebody enjoys something. And the way that I said that makes it sound negative. It sounds like somebody's looking at something and being like, you like that? When in truth, what I mean is, like, somebody's enjoyment of something can be so palpable that it makes you laugh because, well, they get to be themselves in the most unabashed way possible in that moment. And I like that. I like seeing that. I like seeing people go like, oh, I love that, I love that, I love that. It's very good and cute. Listen, people are cute. And I've run out of cards yet again. As it were, twoe is me. Twoe. Oh, this song. I don't remember the words too well to this one, but I used to listen to it a lot. Oh, I come and you call. If I knew the words a little better, I'd try and sing, but I don't. Turn your face to the wall, dove of mine. Ooh, ooh. Right under the snow, deep down under the snow. Oh wow, that one did not work at all. I like the strange little noises. Big fan of the strange little noises. I feel like that would be a very good name for a band. Specifically my band. I'm going to make a band with that name. It's gonna be the Strange Little Noises. That's gonna be the name of my band. I'm going to play the flute. And then realize I don't know how. and do something else. It's that easy. I hope y'all enjoyed me cracking my knuckles way too loudly. Because I didn't. I'm sorry about that. Oh, you never know why love will draw out dove of mine. This one. Let's see what the other one had. I could drive with either. I didn't realize how much Eliza Rickman I put in this playlist. I'm glad about it though. It's some odd music. Let me talk a little bit about like the time around when I got into Eliza Rickman, because it's been a while. I used to be really heavily into Eliza Rickman. She's just a very good artist. I won't lie. I still am a very big fan of Welcome to Night Vale. I mean, it's not that much of a leap of logic, I feel. Oh, I'm playing Fortnite and no one will shanty for a squad with me instead of killing me in solos. I feel like you have activated multiple sleeper agents in my chat, and I am afraid for my life. Because I don't understand a word. That worked out great. Yeah, no. Around the time that I'm joking, by the way, when I say that. I am glad to know that things are going on, and I am sorry that no one is reciprocating the love of the dance. If I knew how to play Fortnite, I'd get in there and dance with you. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I could get that far. Oh, okay. Oh, ad time.
If you have psoriatic arthritis, Enbrel helps
Well,
relieve
I
joint
can't
pain,
really
helps stop joint
mute this
damage,
one,
and
so we're gonna have to like actually mute the thing. I could just mute it right here. I could just do that as I please. Wait, that's the wrong one. Hold on. That's the one I wanted. Yeah. Weatherman's a good example of something I love about humanity. I like how, like, folks really get into sea shanties out of nowhere. They're good. They're very easy to enjoy because they're very well done and well made. But it just feels so out of left field for them to just have resurgence. But that's because not everybody is on that same wavelength, but there's some who are just always 100% down to listen to a sea shanty. And when folks vibe, when they just like hear about that and they get into it, and then it's like they like to get into that, you know? It's like you're vibing, I'm vibing, we're vibing. I can get into a sea shanty because of it. I need to get into more. Oh, why did I do that? Get out of here, 7. Oh, this is a fun one. So there's two individuals who are prominently featured in this playlist that I actively know. The Fazades there. That is my friend Violet Zayot Productions. She does a good music. She's very fun to listen to. And she does streaming every once in a while. I'll give her a shout out when I can. But she has a lot of good music going for her. She's got a pretty decent discography you can go into. And she's very gay. And she'll tell you that. So, not necessarily a warning, more just a promise, I guess. Because I don't think that that's a warning. I think that like that's something good to know going in. But I don't think that's like a downside. In fact, quite the opposite. Okay. Also, the other one, let me go back because it's a long title. I always forget it, and I'm very sorry, my friend. Although the void departs, that's my good friend Owl at Owl Gravy. Both are on. Oh yes, both are on Twitch. Give them a look if you want. If you've been liking their music. This one's Violet, the one that's currently playing. Owl is the British one. I'm pretty sure that Owl is the only Brit in the list here. An exclusive club for Brits so far. No, I tried that again, but nope. You know, they both got good music. I got off the track and then so off the track that I got right back on the track. I feel like if you used me in a trolley problem, then it would be the most impossible of challenges because it's already been ran over a few times. I accidentally got both of them. Yep. One day I'd like to make an album of music. I mean, I've already got a band name, I guess. Silly Little Noises, I think. No, Strange Little Noises. That's the name of my... I'm gonna write that down real quick. Let me write that down. Strange Little Noises. That's gonna be me. As soon as I figure out how to play an instrument again, it's over for y'all. There's a good amount of Go Child in here. Which is good. I like Go Child. It's one of those things that, like, would love it if they did another one. Seven, 6, 5. Almost did a cool one. 1. Okay. Yeah, I'm noticing that I'm stopping at 3 a lot. That's the odd thing. That it's always 3. Four, 5, 6. That's the end of that. Queen, Jack, King. Yeah. I'm really starting to feel it, y'all. I'm really starting to feel the effects of the day finally rushing in. My body is deciding that yes, exhaustion has won out. Though it is not a complete contract, there's still some negotiating. The deal is almost sealed, it seems. As though the curtain is begging to close, yet solitaire beckons me forth. To just try and get one more win, please. That'd be neat. I'd like that, you know? Be cool to end the stream with at least one more win. I think there's one altogether. Nah, no. That's the case. Papa. Hup, ho, he, who, ha. There we go. Wait, ha. There we go. Okay. Ha, he, ooh, ha. Go back, actually. He, okay. Hup. Wait, I messed up. Pup, pup. I need to draw the gold out of my greed, a miraculous enigma. I call it if it could heal me at all. Okay, to put that there, 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 put that there. That was really pretty productive. Heap. Wait, go back. Yeah, never mind. I don't know why I went back. Okay, 7. Any 7? No 7. We're so close. So close every time, y'all. One day I'll get really, 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 really close. Hoop, heap, pew. Hup, hup, hoop, heap. Hup, hoo, ha. Hup, hoo. Hup. Hup. Hup, hoo. Hoo. Heap. Hup, hoo. Oh, yeah. Okay. Not gonna work out, but hey. Ah, okay. I was hoping for at least a 1 more. I was hoping for at least a 1 more. Just a singular 1 more, please. Okay. Oh, ha, oh. I need to draw the gold out of my greed, a miraculous enigma. I call it if it's still me at all. Whoa. Oh, you can tell how tired I am with my voice now, huh? You can tell that I've really got to go, huh? Yeah? Yeah. I think so. I think my voice is really giving it away now. It's like, whoo, right here. Just a little bit too tired for itself, huh? Are you feeling that, madame voicey? Oh, hi. Okay, come on. Oh, if an 8 was there. Ah! It was so close yet so far away. A form of human expression that I love to help folks through but hate to experience myself. Frustration. An emotion of torment. Oh, nice. Okay, well, almost worked. Oh boy, it's Toby Fox hour. Okay. Hup, ooh. Hup. Okay. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. And get that one there. Okay. Hup, hup. 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 Hup, hup. Hup. Okay. It's a decent move. Oh wait, no, no, go back. That's the right one. There we go. Alright, well, that one didn't work. I bet every time folks hear me go, well, they're expecting me to say, that's the end of the stream. I wish I could do that, but there's something within me, something that is unlocked within the deep recesses of my mind that has decided, no, I need to win this before I can quit. And I'm not sure what part of me is doing that, and I'm actively trying to override it in my mind. But whoever did it keeps playing little traps in my brain. Not like traps like booby traps or like, you know, bear traps or whatnot. I mean, like, they keep putting like a little box down, and I keep getting in it and thinking like, this is cozy. Like this little box. It's a neat little box. It's got little holes here. It's pretty good, you know. It's a quaint little spot. I could live here. It's decent real estate. Got great view of whatever part of my brain this is. I'm gonna get 6 actually. Oh boy. Ah, that one didn't work. Okay. There we go. A drink for me. Okay. Okay. Let's actually get rid of the 6s there. Oh, nice. That worked out great. Two, 3, 4, 5, 4. But king. Now let's go back 1. There we go. There's that. 8, 7. 8, 9. For the 8, 7. Yeah, it wasn't that big a loss. Okay, 3. Okay. Okay, need a jack. No! Ah! Wah! Okay, y'all. Okay. Uh-oh, an ad. Alright. While the ad plays and I clearly reach my 2-hour mark, I think what I will do is I will make this last one the last one. And if it works out, great. If not, oh no! Oh no! Maybe next time. Okay. Let's see if I can get this one. A lot of jacks off the top. Well, let me. Whew. Whew. Okay. this was a decent idea, I feel. Okay. Not sure how I'm feeling about it. But focus less. I'm gonna be doing my best to recalibrate the whole of my soul that wants this a little too much. Temptation got me, taste the sweet umami. Sometimes I'm just waiting for the start. If I could reach it, disregard the regret. Okay. Ooh, I needed two. Oh. Let's go back a little bit. Let's see what I can do here. Get rid of that. Get that. Nothing I really could have done. I was kind of lost. Kind of lost on that one. I lied. This is the last one. See how quickly I deteriorate into doing more. It's a reckless cycle. Feels like shame. I've been holding on to this pain. Explain to please explain to me why I keep going back. A little bit focusless. I look to this full success. Make back the emptiness. Make way and fulfill whatever I lack. Tasting got me. Taste the sweet umami. Tongue tied me. Looking for a star. If I could reach it, disregard the regret. I'm behind the outside and knows and it'll never be enough. Oh no, never be enough. Oh no. Okay, no, I'm calling it there. Actually, I'm going to stop before this vicious cycle gets me even further. It's been 2 hours, and that's a good enough stream. I think and feel and know in my heart and bones. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Anthony Legends, for the follow. I really appreciate that. You're chill in the chat, and I gotta say, I enjoyed talking to you. I hope to see you again in the future. Let me do some quick shout-outs, even though they weren't here. I still want to shout them out. Hold on. I'm doing it on my phone, and for some reason it decided to go to a keyboard that I usually don't use. Night, Miri. Before you go, I'm doing stuff real quick. I forgot how to spell. Oh no, y'all. I forgot how to spell it. Oh no. How do you spell it? Oh dear. Now I remember. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I got it right in the head here. Just because I want to make sure I got it right. Yep, that's right. There's Violet. Go follow Violet if you liked her music. And come on, bud. There we go. There's Owl. If you liked Owl's music as well, feel free to give them a follow too. They're both very good friends, and I enjoy being able to play their music and just be good friends with them in general. Let me look around here. You know what? Let's see. I'm gonna raid Gordux because I haven't got to raid Gordux in a long time. Let me whoop. There we go. I think it's just gonna be have fun. The raid phrase is just gonna be have fun. Because that's what I want. Thank y'all for being here. This was a weird stream, but I enjoyed it. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. Hope to see you again soon. And it's probably going to be like tomorrow. I don't know. I'll announce stuff when it happens. Good night, and goodbye.